Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would love to give all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
a double honor to our apostles, the elders, the great millstone that rule well. Blessings and safety to the elect, man. Right? And as you can see on the title of this live stream, it says Eve is a mad scientist, man. Okay. And me and the Akim, man, we were just sitting here, we was meditating and going into how there are mass recalls on different foods, man. Okay, in America, man. Okay. And we were just pretty much going into how, this devil, man, he is as deaf as the scriptures say, man. All right. Hey, brother, you want to go to that word mad scientist?
This is take time from this is mad scientist definition on Google. It says it comes with a lot. It says a mad scientist is a stock character in fiction who is a scientist or inventor who is perceived as insane.
Yeah, right. That's the word mad. It goes back to like psycho. You know what I'm saying? When you read the scriptures in Ecclesiastes, talk about a person makes a wise man. That's what it's talking about. That's what Brian was saying. So, yeah.
It says who is a scientist or inventor who is perceived as insane or dangerous because of their personality traits and experiment.
Man, Esau. Esau's dangerous, man. Okay, that's why the scripture says again, he is as death. The Esau, he everything he touches is death, man. Death just follows the devil, man. Okay.
It says mad scientists are often eccentric, antisocial, and isolated, and their experiments can be outlandish. As this, this bringing us something crazy. This song bringing us something different we read earlier. It's crazy. They just changed it.
That's crazy.
They just changed it. It was reading something else. They said it can be outlandish. Somebody look this up. I got it. It says HAPH hazard. Marked by lack of plan, order, or direction. So he can be outlandish, absurd, dangerous, or immoral. They may also be inconsistent with reason, inventing fields of study that go against known scientific theories, which we know the word science means to know. So he's going against the natural things, the things that are true. You know what I'm saying? Which they're claiming, they're naming it as a scientific theory, but they're really saying that they're going against the science of life, which is the things that are actually true.
Right, because I dealing with a situation that happened with that development train, right? Particular chemicals that was spilled, right? That spilled, bro, the chemicals that was used, right? Those processed food, right? And the majority of these chemicals that this devil used is something known as carcinogenic. That's a cancer forming chemical. That's how a lot of people get cancer. Because the majority of the food that they manufacture, right, could be a mad scientist. When you look at a traditional mad scientist, the individual eyes comes out his head, standing over a cauldron, throwing shit and potion and all that shit in there. That's usually like look at the image of a mad scientist. Right there, that bro, here we go. You show that to the camera, bro. You know what I'm saying? Show it to the camera.
This nigga.
Talk, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
that's him.
These niggas fucking chemicals in the possession of food. Like you gotta be put in the motherfucking straight jacket. But really, like you got it out, be eradicated off the fucking earth. You know what I'm saying? You a cancer. That's who is devil. That's why I think that refer to Esau as, about the devil. That's why we call it the devil, right? We go to the harbinger of death, right? We go to the harbinger, the word harbinger, it literally like forerunner or a sign. So that's what Esau is. He's a harbinger of death. The forerunner is a sign of death. Anytime you see Edomite, death is going to follow. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe they just changed the definition, bro. This is crazy.
And then that's the scripture. It say death shall follow. paraphrase. And I think it was that Revelation. Oh yeah. Yep.
all that.
Yep. Like
Revelation 6.
Yep.
So, stop bringing it out real quick. It's Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And that alone right there can take peace from a person, man.
Yeah,
Like, they eat this shit that's contaminated, you know. So here it is, even me, man, even though I know who this devil is, you look up a recall on damn cucumbers or listeria, man. Okay, that'll take peace from a person alone, man. A person that don't understand and comprehend the scriptures, man. But now, a person knowing that hey, this devil put damn Teflon and frying pans, and he put all this bullshit in the food, things like that, man, that could cause cancer and it could cause all type of health issues, man. That'll take peace from a person alone, man. That's a mental thing, man. But the Lord set him in power to take peace from the earth, man. So he's taking peace from the earth in all avenues, man.
Revelation 11, he destroyed the whole earth.
Yeah.
Okay. And it says, because earlier we read this definition and they
I like it, bro. Let me finish on this real quick. And it said to take peace from the earth and that they shall kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword, man. The actual sword, but also, this is an act of war too. Him, putting chemicals and things like that into the food, that's an act of war. That's also a part of his sword, man.
yeah, because something known as biological. The word, the bio. So the food that we consume, even the water that we drink. I heard many of the elders and I the fact that the water that we drink is plastic. But even that water, it basically, because when you drink water, you're supposed to get minerals. You're supposed to get minerals and nutrients from when you consume and drink water, right? Even the water that we drink, right? Huh?
Like it takes minerals out the body.
Exactly. Man. Go ahead, though.
But I had this word, biological warfare. It says also known as germ warfare.
Yeah, germ warfare, right.
It says is the use of biological toxins or infection agents such as bacteria, virus, insects, and fungi with the intent to I don't want to use that word to expire, harm, or incapacitate humans, animals, or plants as an act of war.
Scriptures talk about, a good state of health is better than riches, roughly paraphrased. Esau know that. So if Esau could he could mess with the health of the people, then, basically, the people is vulnerable to anything he prescribed, and the thing that he prescribed is only treatable. You can't actually cure the things that Esau Edom basically try to prescribe them to you.
And guess what? Also, that's through his, pharma, all that, shit, man. Sorcery. But the brother mentioned the mad scientist over the, what you call it, cordial. That's on the right hand. The cordial. So he just mixing shit together pretty much, and that's why when you go to him to get those treatments and things like that, it causes other severe side effects.
Right.
Right.
And like the definition said, it says they may also be inconsistent with reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some of the points y'all was making. He inconsistent. He ain't got no real true answer. That's why he tell you to take this, but it's messed up this.
Position and no value.
Right. It's beautiful. It says,
right. Because reason really goes back to discernment. You know what I'm saying?
God.
He's a child.
Right. It says inventing fields of study that go against known scientific theories. It says
he said invented the order of life. You know what I'm saying? So he invents particular fields of study, like the nigga name would sound like a sink faucet. That individual right there is a whole goddamn deposition against this motherfucker with the science that he invented about the 6 feet apart. If that's supposed to 6 feet away, you're good. You 6 feet away from this nigga, you're gonna be good. That's some made up shit.
Dr. Fraud, he said out his own mouth that they didn't have scientific reason back in why they told everybody to be 6 feet apart. They ain't have no scientific reason.
Yep. It says,
That's for sure.
it says mad scientists can be villainous. How you say that? Villainous. Right? So mad scientists can be villainous, antagonistic.
We always mention the antagonist and the protagonist, dealing with the different with the movies and the shows, whatever it is, man. So antagonist is somebody that's against something. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that opposes something. Brother was missing the word devil back to it. See, they changed it, like brother was saying, but this definition right here. So they changed that word right there, bro. The word devil in the scriptures when you go into the New Testament and Revelation in particular. The old definition is say a man who by opposing the will of the heaven. It says the active part of the devil or the side.
It says Benin, Benin, benign,
Yep.
which it says like a condition or a tumor. Growth that is not cancer, but it's a condition or a tumor.
Going to where benign, it says not posing any serious threat to health.
Well, that's cap. He posed to the street risk to health. That nigga should come with a warning label. Every Edomite that's born, for the warning label, they wasn't for warning.
I'm gonna say, you reading that from Wikipedia?
This version, like right here.
I got it on Wikipedia. Look at the actual article. He got nothing but self-proclaimed white picture depicting the mad scientist as a picture. About self-proclaimed white man who was the devil that the Bible literally.
Yeah. And if I can say this, like I was mentioning with the warning label, they didn't say that shit. Smoking can cause cancer. That's what they sell the tobacco. Surgeon General. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can say Surgeon General. You get cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Who created the tobacco company?
Right.
For you effective, like you remember back in the day, I know I do being young, you know what I'm saying, they had prices for that shit, motherfuckers paid for it and riding, and you know what I'm saying, that the cigarette shit was cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's bugged out.
But like I said, it's inconsistent. But like even with the cigarettes, that before a point in time, they didn't have all that shit in it. And so over time, they started to put more and more poison and shit in it, then which made people addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read this, and y'all get it's just like the last part, and y'all get y'all precepts. It says benign, you said right? Benign or neutral. It says, and they may work with fictional technology,
Artificial.
AI technology. It says they may also fail to recognize or value common human objections to attempting to play God.
Ooh, damn. Hey, man, that's beautiful, man, because Esau, he works on the left-hand side through his artificial technology, which artificial is pretty much a copycat of the real thing, man, the natural way of life, man. So he does these things through his technology, you know?
So head over here heals to oppose the Most High and anything that deals with the Most High, because the Lord has a what's the word? The Lord has a perpetual hatred, right, with that nation of people, and Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred with the Most High. And you still got more on that?
That's it.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. This is on Revelation, Genesis chapter 4, start at verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was wroth, and his countenance fell. Right, in which Cain, being a progenitor, or going back before Esau was born, being a progenitor of the Edomites, right before he lost his pigmentation, he gave an unworthy sacrifice, which angered the Most High. You know, verse 6, and the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? Why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, thou shalt not be. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou thou doest not will, send life at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So it's already prophesied, right, that sin would rule over Esau Edom, which means what? His desire would be to transgress the law of the Heavenly Father. So he would do anything, all right, in his possession to overcome or overthrow the Most High. Why? Because his desire will be towards sin, transgressing anything involving the Most High or anything righteous.
That was it. And what's that word Jake said is neutral?
Yeah, that's true.
Because Esau is pretty much neutral because he's the one, he's the person that's causing it. And then he caused it with the left hand, then he'll try to come with his right hand.
Right.
To pretty much give you the, hey, like, order out of chaos. Reaction salute, like the CDC. A daily and dial. Like, this devil, he'll pretty much cause these different, issues, and then he'll come through and give you the treatment for it, whatever for it, man.
Another word they used in that was villainous. Going to villainous, it says related to, constituting, or guilty of wicked or criminal behavior.
He's a damn he's a criminal. He's a fugitive and a vagabond, man.
Extremely bad or unpleasant.
Come on, man. This stuff bad, man. Hey, the brother just read the story about Cain, man. How he was fucking bad, man. Rebellious, man. And a fucking liar, man. You got it up.
This Psalm 64 and 6, about 35. It says they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privilege. They say, who shall see them?
Who's gonna see me from weed that all the kids eat before that food? Who's see me from paint center and so on and so forth. That's the land of snares. Really, we go through it means hitting. Majority of people don't know it.
Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, like all across the board. Soap, body lotion.
Yep.
Think of that.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they also take, these different products as well. Food. You know what I'm saying? It goes across the board. You know what I'm saying? With this shampoo, with this conditioner.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Huh? The air, the water, right?
Going to what brother was saying earlier, like, see, they basically going to use all these supposed to be for our benefit or weaponize it against. You know what I'm saying? That's like what the brother was Quan was quoting. He said, surely oppression make a wise man mad, and it do. Because now you get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Then you start to search the scriptures. And you start to, it make you go into things. You go into words, and you get to looking at some of the shit that's in some of these products that, our elder was talking about. And you get to look at it or like having pork in it, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit you get to looking at, you be like, damn, all this shit really fucking wild.
Go ahead. Back you up, man. On our high holy days, you got certain high holy days when, like the Passover, certain days we have to, pretty much stay away from yeast. But then you come to the realization that this devil put yeast in everything, man. You're like, God damn, what the hell? You could have made this without the yeast. But that's a prime example of him trying to shoot at the perfect, man. He aiming towards the perfect.
Okay,
let's come on 64 and 6. I'm gonna read them first back and it'll teach you if I make my But this Psalm 64 and 6 says they search out iniquity. You know what I'm saying? That wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother brought out the Genesis. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shoot, that's his whole mindset is to do iniquity, to do evil. Says
like he sit and read the scriptures, man, and say, you know what? I gotta counter this right here, man.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out a way to counter this, man. Like literally, man.
Scripture tell you that though. He said they sit up on their bed. You know what I'm saying? He said they can't go to sleep unless they cover when the fall. Go ahead.
4 and 16, this is what they sleep not, except they have done history. That's our word history. But Esau does. People that carry out the life. They use herself to they started probably this and they thought about
all that. So they feel we're doing, but what that's going to do? All
Yeah, that's what when mentioning words, inventing fields. That's what an adventure does. Adventure meditates. It's the thing he's about to, he can't just, he don't just pop out of nowhere. He's been meditating on those parts.
You had some nigga talking about, yeah, he bought all the farmland, so he about to play. He a billionaire. He about to, you know, thinking that this nigga bought all the farmland. You think he's got money that he's gonna upgrade the farmlands, man. No, man, this nigga doing some wickedness. Hey, this nigga, he's the forerunner of synthetic meat, man.
If that was the case, he would have been did it. He ain't just coming across his riches. He been had his riches. Why didn't he accomplish this before? Oh, they thought about different things with the farm,
Prescribe.
and then boom. Now once they make the motion to do what they needed to do.
Because he always have to have a reason to. So something always has to happen so he can be like, well, this is because of this, you know? Well, you got it, brother.
It's on 6.6. If they search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search.
Diligent search.
It's both the inward thought of every one of them, the heart is deep. Like, you know, like the brother say, like, shoot, they musing upon these things. Like, that's all they sit back and thinking about is the wickedness. Say they heart is deep. Scriptures say how the mind muses upon many things. You know what I'm saying? And they musing upon wickedness. You know what I'm saying? That's all they can think about. Well, I'm bringing the verses back real quick. Y'all got, and it says, the Psalm 6.5, it says they encourage each other to do evil, plan how to set their traps in secret. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Jake, you know what I'm saying? Before you read the scriptures, it was not to understand it. Jake don't go into words. Jake don't go into none of this stuff. Jake don't think to read the back of these packages or these labels and the shit they pushing out. So it's said in secret. You know what I'm saying? You thinking it's for your benefit, but really it's a detriment to you.
Yeah, right. Even like dealing with the fast food industry. And that's another example, a prime example. Saying that shit is basically detrimental to your health. Right? And I ain't even talk about what we can add on top of your physical health. Right. Why I say that health and your ability to think, your ability to process information. Saying I want to talk about the discourse of food is perfect. And so it's detrimental to what's it called? I want to say your cognitive what's the name? What I think no. Cognitive dissonance, that's something else. That's dealing with something else right there. But that's neither here nor there. The point is this: it either has a mental ability. Yeah.
Distortion.
And so, right. I said it is right because the brother was talking about a secret, or well, the brother Kazak just brought that preacher about the Jewish shit secret, right? So, man, detrimental to your mental ability to process information, right? Because you had the Popeyes tickets out. You killed the motherfucker.
Yep, that's
right? And then you had the subway incident where somebody put too much guacamole, too much ketchup or mayo on the nigga's subway sign. You heard that. You know what I'm saying? So it's several examples and different instances of where altercation over some fucking food. You know what I'm saying? You saw them niggas, they didn't find that. You go to MK Tavern. Yeah, man. What we gonna do about that? And that's the spot in Ohio. I think it's the motherfucker like the Grand Falls. Fancy shit. Niggas ain't doing all that at Morton's Steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan's Steakhouse. Niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying?
It's too conscious because, working in that field, man, you realize that even with the customers, it's the same people over and over. They coming back.
Yeah, you talking regular.
Yeah, when I'm talking about 2 to 3 times.
That's just like a fucking crack house, bro. Yeah. It's a fucking crack house.
FDA, you don't gotta, much going to it, but
I can back you up because it's like with one making the mention about the fast food restaurant. So, you know what I'm saying? You making a statement like you made, he for the crack house. Where you see them at? In low income neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And that's where they put these things at. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford the things that ain't got all the, that ain't been through them certain processes, or the things that's defiled as much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The things that's real good for you, they make it for the shit that Jake can afford. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Jake be living paycheck to paycheck. They put the McDonald's, or they put the other eaters in the neighborhood that serve the food at the stores and shit.
That's where they got the most deals at.
Yes,
There's
sir.
always a damn deal. Hey, if you go to these different fast food restaurants, they got the thing up there, and there's always some deal. $5 big bag. Checkers, motherfucker, 2 for $3.
You know, they always coming out with a new motherfucking meal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then
Yeah.
from the perspective of the spirit, bro, niggas don't want to do something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could go, you know what I'm saying? You could get you some salad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that is weaponized now. In comparison, right. You know, that's the best of the work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't go get those ginger root and you know what I'm saying? Or because a lot of niggas, because brothers mentioning the secrecy and how they take this fucking stuff, even dealing with juices. A lot of juices they drink, it fucking got heavy metals in them. Like juicy juice, for example, that type of, and that's for fucking children. They get into WIC. Stand for women, infants, and children. That's what WIC stand for. They fucking, that shit's WIC approved, bro. You feel me? Fucking apple juice, and instead of just getting you investing in your juice, you know what I'm saying, and making some natural fucking apple juice and drink it like that.
Let me get this real quick. It's the nigga named Herbert Boyer and Stanley Cohen, bro. 2 Edomites. 1973.
Hey, Cohen, right? That nigga right there, he a small head. I bet my last dollar.
Leo Cohen.
I don't know if he kin to him, but the point is,
That's the last name. Cohen is a Jewish.
It goes back to the Hebrew word Kahan, which means a priest. That's what the word Cohen go back to. So you see a motherfucker with that last name, 9 times out of 10, they
What it say? It said in 1973, Herbert Boyer and Stanley Cohen developed genetic engineering by inserting DNA from one bacteria into another. FDA approves the first consumer GMO product developed through genetic engineering human insulin to treat. So
right,
much.
you're right. That's why you got the title lab grown meat. That's what they go back to.
Like you said, that's why they don't want to eat healthy. It goes back to the stuff that they consume. It's clogging their judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another thing too, because the Heavenly Father gave us particular senses, right?
Uh-huh.
So we got different, you know how the Heavenly Father created us. You know, it's like we got senses within our mouth. So you got something known as taste buds. So like, remember I was telling you about the motherfuckers who taste the oranges and then they go produce the artificial taste? There's a fucking whole video on YouTube about this shit, bro. And niggas don't go give a fucker here. Don't go give a fucker that. Bro, real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I was gonna make. Bring out something like that.
Bring it back to finish it out. But it's perfect too, because when you sit there and think about it, then it made Jake Paddock.
Yeah, about the taste buds. What I'm talking about, like the taste buds. Because, you know what I'm saying, the common misconception, if it tastes bad, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to deal with that. And that's it. It ain't just start. That's it. With back style, bro. That's why niggas ain't eat they broccoli, green beans, and carrots. that shit is fucking decades in the making, man. They want to eat fruits and vegetables, man. You know, because that synthetic taste, you know, it's like it's a certain it's like a euphoric feeling. When you're eating, bro, because eating, that's a pleasure. It's like sex. You feel me? Eating is not like it's a random middle fucking thing. You just eating, and you know what I'm saying? You're eating for the experience, for the taste. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the taste. Yeah, you're right. Mainly the taste, man. The majority of these steaks, they fucking taste buds is shot, bro.
Right.
They don't care. They don't give a fuck what they eat. That's why they eat shit that they eat, bro. They don't got no taste buds. They don't got exquisite taste. They don't got expensive taste. And that's a shame, because here it is.
We a royal nation. We supposed to have even in this little state that we in, we supposed to have a exquisite, expensive type of taste, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it back. That's Psalm 64 and 5. If they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to trap in secret, who will ever notice they have? And they plot their crimes.
That's what they ask each other.
Yes,
right? You know, in the secret councils, you know, the confederacies that they have, you know, they ask each other, who gonna know who's gonna do shit? Who gonna know?
That precept. It's Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and say, who seeth us, who knoweth us?
Right, because the scripture talk about how the Lord holding the good. So the Heavenly Father, see, that's two motherfucking devils. You gotta realize, bro, niggas still ain't come to the realization that Heavenly Father control you motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
The Lord making you do this shit because the Lord pissed off at us. Like put us under the curses. That's all in the curses, man. When you go into Deuteronomy 28th chapter, bro, and all that what we talking about, the shit that the food that we eat, everything. It's all in the curses.
And that's why the Lord made it to where I know you got some up. And that's why the Lord said, what, man? You have to go to you for the one of all things. Because the Lord was going to use you to weaponize these different things, man. All right?
They could destroy us.
Destroy us, man.
What you said, I found the part we read earlier, but what you just said, because one of the words they use is hubristic, which is going to hubristic. It goes into proud. You know what I'm saying? So like what you just read, the mad science is a stock character, bad and dangerous to know or insane, owing to a combination of unusual unsettling personality traits. Ambassador,
like a woman.
exactly. Exactly, bro. Emotional.
Yes.
It says vicious, taboo, hubristic nature of their experiments. It says a scientist or inventor who is insane, especially one who's bad and endangers himself, others, or the world.
Hey, the scripture say he that is evil to himself. So who he do his own
This shit, man. Shit, I seen one thing that says, here it is, you got the commander in fucking chief. That's another name for the president, which they commander of the army. That's where you get that title from, right? But you got the fucking president of the United States of America, allegedly, supposedly the richest country in the world, right? These niggas in the White House eating back down. You know when Jake win a championship with his college team, they go there, MLB, NBA, they go to the White House. This nigga had these niggas in there eating Big Macs and fries, bro.
Trump, right? Trump.
Yeah. When Trump was in office, it was like 2016.
Yeah.
It was 2000. Because when Trump was in office for what? One term?
One.
Oh, one. Okay, yeah, right. He was not no
Yo.
Okay, yeah.
Curry know that he had them.
The state. Bro, you know the big what they call the box? Big. No, bro, the big ass box.
Oh, the $20, $50?
Yeah.
$20 always.
Right, yeah. Yeah, bro. They got a horrible diet anyway. And that's why they eat shit like red meat. And it's like, you know, with blood in it and shit like that. You got a nigga on the internet, social media, on Instagram, he's named the Liver King. You know what I'm saying? All that nigga eat bone marrow, raw meat. And then you even had a nigga on channel called TLC show on there where they had my 600-pound life and all that, and all that. You got a show called My Strange Addiction. It was the Edomite nigga. This nigga just eating raw meat. This all he got in his refrigerator, raw meat. So I go to the doctor, right? If the doctor, he telling him, look, something gonna happen to you. Ain't that gonna happen to them, bro? They supposed to eat that. That's the fuck they eat, man. They animals. They don't mean that. When the animal eat a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Say if it was a lion, he eat a goddamn zebra or a gazelle. Ain't shit gonna happen to him for fucking eating the meat, man. I mean the blood. Ain't shit, bro. That's why these niggas don't get sick, bro, when they eat that shit. Let a nigga eat that shit. I had one time went to the spot, y'all got it, bro. For my rare, you know you can order some shit medium rare. If a chef good, he'll know how to cook it properly where you can consume it, right? It's still off, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers made some shit medium rare. I ain't looking at it. That was her shit. I ain't sending her plate. So, you know what I'm saying? It hurt on my stomach.
Man, they eat that shit, they gonna be fucked up.
Talk though, real talk
You
though.
got something, brother?
Finishing this out. Psalm 51:6 says, Psalm 51:6 in the NLT, it says that they plot their crime. They say we have devised the perfect plan. It says, yes, the human heart and mind are cunning. You know what I'm saying? Showing you how deep it is. You know what I'm saying? So all they do is take away the finesse date. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the point going into the curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Going into the one of all things. And going into, like, how they got to process everything, how they freeze it, how they unthaw it, how they do all these things like that. When you read the scriptures and you look at how we prepare food, you know what I'm saying? Our forefathers, foremothers would go out, slaughter the animal, and then go dress. You know what I'm saying? From the farm to the table. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? From the farm to the table. Instead of now, it's got to go through. It's got to be FDA approved. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be approved by. It's got to be approved by some damn body. Now they got to touch it and do all this other shit to it and fuck it up before you consume it.
A lot of the shit is there, right? Or, you know,
You're gone. That's right.
you know what I mean? The process, man. Farming, tilling, all that. That shit is done, man. Everything is pretty much brewing in the laboratories, man. So,
This is Sirach 39 that started 25. I started 24. It says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, oil, clothes. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinner they are turned to evil. So basically, what we just read was the basic necessity of things of life, all right, which a man will possess. This devil has came up with a way to tarnish the basic things of life. We brother mentioned air, water. These are things that the earth naturally produces, bro. But he had figured out a way to weaponize it against us. See, what's one way? 14, cut down the trees, the thing that filters our oxygen. He cuts it down. And then not only that, he goes a step further, which makes him a mad scientist because they're always interested. They already doing it. To take it a step further, he cut down the female trees and clone male trees. So you got a bunch of pollen flying everywhere. So the pollen don't go from tree to tree, it just float everywhere. That's like, so this nigga has went a step further in everything that's why the Lord said if he don't shorten the days, no flesh will be saved.
This Matthew 20, man, I'm at 22. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22, and it reads, except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Right. And that's the point, man. The Lord don't shorten the days up by bringing prophecy to pass, man. Hey, when nobody makes it, it's prophecy for the Lord to deliver a small remnant. You know, so that's why the Lord is cutting the day short for that sake, man. The way that at the rate this devil is going, he's going to destroy humanity, even his own self, man.
That's right. There you go. There you go, baby. Terminating this shit like Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're going to judge that day with a power cell for 120 years.
Say for the elect sake, the days shall be shortened, man. And this is why the Lord is shortening the days, man. Hey, man, this shit is starting to be unbearable, man. All right, at the rate this devil is moving, man. But I do
when I read Sirach 39, 27, it says all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. But here is the earth is against Esau, and he figured out a way to put everybody like him, like make everybody like him. So now it's like things working against everybody else now.
To how he's a mad scientist, right? I just was going to some information about fixing shit like that. And I got a proper campaign. Paint out poison natural like that. But then I came to the realization through study that paint actually has different properties in it that brother. You see what I'm saying? So they got rid of all the lead paints in the house. Why? So they could put the 5G, 6G now. So the shit could come because the lead paint it blocked radiation. The signal was weak and shit like that. It wasn't like because the direction that these devils is headed. Because what they want everybody to have TV, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want everybody to be a part of the Internet of Things. You see what I'm saying? And I just came across information, man. You know, that they was talking about the lead paint, get lead poisoning and all that shit, bro. It was actually a propaganda to basically remove the lead. You know, you have lead in your house, and the majority of the people that they was targeting with that campaign was Israelites, bro. Feel me? Because even now to this day, you know that they still manufacture and produce lead paint and sell it in the store. You see what I'm saying? So this devil, man, I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can trust it. No. And that was just all so they could roll out with the internet. Because that was their, you know what I'm saying? That was their ulterior motives. And everything that they do, they have ulterior motives behind that shit, bro. But I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was looking at shit, telling me, what the fuck? These niggas doing. And I'm looking at shit up, and they everything that somebody was telling them, I was looking at shit up, and they were telling me the truth, bro. I'm like, the fuck? All niggas took all the lead paint out the house, started putting up drywall and all this other bullshit. So you can have a stronger signal with this shit called the bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? You have a stronger signal, so everybody can be a part of the Internet of Things. They can, because that's what they do, bro. Through these devices that we possess, right, or that's in our possession, it ain't ours anyway. Whether it's a smart TV, whether it's a PlayStation, whatever it is, bro. That's how they send signals to this tracking too with the device. So imagine if you had lead paint all through your house. You got when you come in the house, they don't know where the fuck you at. You know what I'm saying? The last known to the house.
They don't know what you watching. They had toys too, on children's toys, the paint that would be on top of on the toys and shit like that.
Yeah, lead paint. It got like different properties, bro. It basically feels like radiation.
They was pushing that when the children was chewing on the toys. You know?
Yeah, they had an episode, bro, and everybody hates Chris about that shit. That was in the 80s. When Chris was a little nigga, you know what I'm saying? That was in the 80s, shit, bro. Y'all got it. That's right there.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 14, starting at verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to me, shall not take pleasure in it. He has weaponized the clothing, technology, the air, thought process of the people. All of this also it's also this affects and people in this department. What makes you think you're gonna do so-called Negro Latino niggas? It said really against direct 10 and 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he good? He shall not take pleasure in his good. So if he doing this to affect his only man, we got planned, he got in store for the so-called Negro Latino. They tell you here out of the whole story. Like for example, with Kill Gates and him. You know? So he said that they do a good job at pushing out the different uses, the jabber dabber so on and so forth. They could decrease the population. But guess who was the part of the population? The several clan white men.
Even there, like he was going back to you brought him up, even with him buying all these farms, you know what I'm saying, doing all that, it's that wickedness, it's that militia. You feel me? Because they even burnt down a bunch of farms. You feel what I'm saying? So if you burnt down the natural way, but that's how you defeat the population, what are you doing? So they even had this thing I was watching on TikTok where you grow in, when you go into all these things, I even said, like, when you look at the back, you know it's being lab grown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But bioengineering.
You saw that video out?
Yeah, I fit to you.
It was a video. I think it was a video that dude was talking about, bro, just buy meat with bones in it.
Yeah,
because you can't trust meat when it's just
meat.
Yeah,
so like buying like little thighs or buying like shit that ain't that. It's like food without meat.
Exactly.
Like why the fuck don't it have? You know what I'm saying? Why am I eating that? You know what I'm saying? The natural way.
How did you talk about fruit bearing seed?
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying?
How did you seed you do what? Germinate.
That's right.
Till the land.
Yes.
Right.
into your process.
Seed is
But I would say
life.
this, Esau, that's why Esau, he don't want you to have a seed so you can't do your own one too with it. You know, you used to be able to take them seeds and grow some shit on your own. You know? But I wanted to say this because of the brother, hey, I forgot the term, but I think it's called supply and demand. Pretty much like, give an example. The way that the population is growing in the world, if all this beef, if that was real beef, man, cows would have been extinct by now.
Yeah, supply and demand is a study that basically focuses on the consumer. How much people consume and shit like that. Yeah. So it's going to like, you know, like dealing with beef or chicken. So much chicken, there ain't enough motherfucking birds, chickens to feed niggas. You know, the way they consume chicken. And then Rabbi Finkelstein told you. McDonald's. We grind them up and we put them in the hamburgers and the sausages and that shit all the motherfuckers. That's why they don't put the motherfuckers on the back of the milk cart no more. Have you seen Jesus? I mean, have you seen Jesus? You know what I'm saying? They don't put niggas on the back of the thing no more. And then you know, cause they also had a section in the newspaper too. Saying like, have you seen this person? Like that? Yeah, cause they already like Abakan just said. He said you hear it from the horse's mouth. These motherfuckers be telling you, and then tell the bird brain, break juice, freaking ass Christian nigga. And tell that nigga that go.
Cause think about it, you got fucking restaurants all everywhere, man, selling beef. And you got all these damn grocery stores, man. Everybody just pumping beef out all around.
The Super Bowl.
The process of a chicken action, just the whole process of how you get the meat. It takes a while for that.
And even with just like the shit, what is a wing dick? Like, bro, chicken legs, that's a goddamn baby.
I was talking to the brother last week. The brother Yabakan put in a while ago. He put it into the chat. Like, what the fucking cow? Like, what the cow? They're supposed to eat. They're supposed to eat. That's what they supposed to eat. They supposed to do the grass. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to eat. They had a whole motherfucking Edomite. They done drilled or poked a hole fucking cow. Yeah. And they put shit down inside the cow. Like they put it down inside of it. You know what I'm saying? And now that's how they do it. So you can't trust nothing that these devils doing for real. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken and mass producing chicken, steroids and different additives and shots and stuff.
Fucking them up.
Bro, shows, right? I always talk about like children's shows, like animated shows on Cartoon Network or one of them guys. I think it's Cartoon Network, but it's show called The Amazing World of Gumball. I know brother's seen that show before, but it's seen that show where the nigga Gumball, he basically took over like a fast food restaurant, bro. And then to basically cut costs, that's what they was doing. They would give steroids, they was doing they was modifying and all that. Bro, I'm gonna look that shit up, bro.
They did that in Good Burger too.
Oh yeah, Good Burger. Yeah.
That's the greed. That's the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mass producing, you trying to keep up. You trying to keep up. You put name for it. So you could get more profit, but everybody else losing. Profit wise, take wise. Come.
Somebody's reading this.
Come.
Direct chapter 14 and verse 6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself. This is a recompense of his wickedness. And that's just letting you know that these devils are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, because they do things to affect their own people. They don't give a damn about the average Edomite that's walking the street. That's why you see Edomites like that. Because that just showing you that it said this is the recompense of his wickedness. Verse 7 is the point, and if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. So if you think that these devils benefit you because you could go to McDonald's, they get you some 50-cent burger. Yeah, 50-cent burger. They was giving out free cheeseburgers, a couple months back and things like that.
And that's the spirit of the life. Brother work at McDonald's now. He said you can get all the burgers for free. But certain things you gotta pay for, but the burgers are free.
They had the 1-cent burgers.
Yeah, but even when you go to certain other burger spots, they make you pay for the burger, half price for the food.
Shit like that's supposed to make you consider, because we had ever did shit like that. Like brother said, 1-cent burgers. when the fuck have these motherfuckers ever told shit like that or did shit like that? You know what I'm saying? That's like when Dabba do. They start giving you that, like they trying to deceive Jake. It's a deception tactic for Jake to go run and take this Dabba do. But now they're passing out free weed vouchers, free food, or if you do this or money vouchers. You know what I'm saying? Giving you all type of shit. That's supposed to send up a alarm in your mind, like, you feel what I'm saying? Or with the he said, what you call that motherfucker? Dr. What? I would call his ass Dr. Fucci. Yeah, Dr. Fucci. That motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had the video of this motherfucker walking around with. Like, you got something that's supposed to help the world, but why you walking around a low income neighborhood, going door to door, knocking on the door to get them to take this shit? You know what I'm saying? Shit, wicked. This shit bugged out.
Okay. 14:7, and if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. At the last, he will declare his wickedness.
That's right.
Eventually, he gonna manifest it. He gonna make it clear to let you know he is trying to destroy your ass. Whether you eat cheeseburgers or whatever the case may be, he gonna let you know that he's trying to destroy.
That's like the voice out of the voice mouth. Yeah, he'll tell you, like he don't care if he'll tell you why your mind is too warped to believe that he's telling you. You don't know what the fuck he's telling you. You think this nigga just saying just random shit. He's telling you his plan.
Right. It's words. They'll get on television and they'll say certain words that go over Jake's head. Yep. Going to the words, you're like, hey, and then you will see some shit. 18,000 cows blew up in the farm.
Yeah.
26,000 chickens. All this bullshit, man. Justify it. We have to do this because that 90 cows were just exterminated.
Well, shit, that's how they did. That's how they did. Put his ass on his man. Put pressure on his ass. He had to talk about all the bullshit he hadn't been doing. You know what I'm saying? They made him tell him this thing.
That was just them telling y'all what they was doing because they all. That is Mario.
And I say this right. Tell niggas like the truth. Like I was talking to my sister, bro. My big sister, she 7 years ago. I was telling them about the truth, shit like it. It was. It's a majority of the month. What? That's what it is. What's the truth? Like shit. We've been lied for so long. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Mark.
But that's like your they been like that. Make you think like that movie They Live. Where wrestler right. He had to fight the Jake to put the fucking glasses on. Okay, he hadn't been walking in this fight for so long. Like, man, I don't bother nobody. He's like, you ain't about to come fuck this up for me. Like, shit, man. On to see the shit that was going on.
That's why you got to say it. They would rather team on.
That's right.
Instead of coming to the knowledge of the truth, because coming to the knowledge of the truth that requires pain, should be it should be different. And niggas is content, you know, what they perceive to be as truth, and
In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity was already worked. Only he who now letteth will let till he be taken out of the way." And all these things that we bringing out, you know, once was swept under the rug. Once was a mystery. Just because all of these things is being brought out on the abundance now, don't mean it just started happening. This shit been going on. You saw Edom, he been doing the chemtrail shit for decades.
Yeah.
You know, he been splicing genes and putting organisms and GMO in food for decades, man. With the pharmacare, all this shit is witchcraft. These different technology he's all coming up with, artificial intelligence. He been had all this stuff, man. And it's being revealed now. Why? Because it's about to be taken out the way.
That's right.
It says, verse 8, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." And this is a clear example. This lesson right now is a clear example of Esau being consumed with the spirit of the Lord's mouth. Because now the Lord is putting the spirit on the prophets, the true worshipers, to expose this devil on all of the things that he's been doing. not only that, but you got the prophets getting other niggas hit. Now other niggas want to speak out because they see they being wronged as well. Let's say verse
No, my fault in the farm. No, they call them whistleblowers. They coming out and saying all of these different things. His own people, his own mouth is accusing him. You got it up.
it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And with all of this stuff that we bringing out on Esau Edom charge, the Lord has more than enough reasons to destroy him, his nation, and his dwelling place. Verse
That's
9.
why, you know, they do those 1,000 years, man, and they gonna get exterminated. Will be no more Edomites, man.
Verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And going back to Cain, how the Lord said Cain's desire would be towards basically sin, right? And the Lord did what? He gave Esau over to that desire of transgressing the law. So he made Satan his spiritual counterpart, right? And now everything that Esau does is geared around the origins and depths of Satan, which makes him a mad scientist, man. It says, verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. Ultimately, the Lord doesn't want that nation of people on the earth, man. You know, that's why they haven't received, they're the only nation of people that's not going to receive basically mercy.
Okay. You read it again, bro?
This 2 Thessalonians 2:10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved.
Because they're going to follow after these devils and they going to trust the science, they going to trust the technology. Ultimately, they're going to take the CHIP, they're going to eat the Beyond Meat because they don't want to receive the truth. They don't want to repent right now, so the Lord going to put the spirit on them to be deceived.
The what it is. To the point what said like this, the boy using them niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? He thought he would. You know what I'm saying?
This I'm sorry, I wanted to come back. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:1. For the ungodly said, but it was talking about the wicked, vision, and destruction. Like I mentioned, Revelation 11, whole earth. It says to the point the animals kill themselves and they're trying to escape oppression. It says for the ungodly, because this place is becoming unlivable. It's just like a filthy space, like it's unlivable. It's full of diseases and sicknesses. It's important. It's impossible to live. He's making the earth unlivable. That's why he's trying to let's go to this planet. Let's escape this. Like nigga. It says for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves but not aright. Our life is short and sweet. If a nigga got a short lifespan, bro, I was talking to this chick. She found out she had stage 4 cancer, bro. She young, right? She like 26. She said she found out she had stage 4 cancer. When a nigga know he got a short time to live, he trying to do everything he can. He don't care about what happens. You know what I'm saying? He gonna perish anyways. He knows he's on his way out. So why? And then on top of that just adds insult to injury. Because he's created to do the things that he's doing, man. It says, in the death of a man, there is no remedy. Right? He has no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. When you jump down to the points, it says 6, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us.
It said, let us speedily use creatures.
Come on, man.
Something that was trending going decades back was a lot of animals being extinct because he was speedily using. He was killing them using their skin, to make clothes and things like that. That was a part of the mindset of the world.
Yep. You guys like elephant touch. Elephant touch is it's like a real expensive material. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's ivory, yeah, right. So it's like brother Yabakan, alligator, the alligator, you know what You got niggas that got alligator interior in their motherfucking car. It was stored from the frame up. They got alligator seats in that motherfucker. That's a prime example right there.
I got one for you. Let me think about the, even Jake. They know Jake is the most potent flesh for hurt people on the planet. So they wore us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They wore our skin on different things, our teeth and stuff. You know,
They take our melanin.
exactly. Because we the best sometimes.
Yeah, melanin worth $350 a pound. So you think about one person, it's fucking 448 grams in a pound, man.
Yeah, cut and then with just like y'all becomes going into another example, you got like fucking you got like a bear rug, you got a fucking tiger fucking rug, like you you got different things that was produced and by the like I mentioned, alligators, you got a motherfucking zebra skin rug or a zebra this, zebra print that. See what I'm saying?
That's something you are. It's Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast.
Yeah. So he's righteous first and foremost. So that's why he don't give two shits about because those are beasts. First and foremost, the next or the bar. That's why you have certain dates. They have particular connections and infatuations with animals, man. You got the one dude. His name like Tarzan. He a Jake though. He like a Jake. I forget his name. I forget his name on the thing, but I know he got Tarzan in there. He be with the lion, the fucking bears, all type of the animals and things like that, bro. Because Israel, we have a connection and a cohesion with these different animals, man. You see, it's a spiritual thing, bro. That's why you had our Lord, Yahweh Mashiach, man. He even named the animals, bro. We were going to the scripture. He named the animals, bro. The cattle, a lot, the characters, Salaki. Yep. The characters, the ball with the camels and things of that nature, man. You see?
His name Michael Austin.
Yeah, that's him. Yep. That's him. Yep. What is his face called? Yeah, page on Instagram. It don't matter. Yeah, that's him though. That's him. He like the black Tarzan dude, bro. Man.
You said the animal is still spiritual. That video going viral about it's a simple video, but it's still spiritual because the horse, Edomite was on the horse.
Yeah. That's a good video, bro. I love that video because the Jake one came up and the horse was like, fuck, because you got Jakes, they always doing voiceovers and shit with the animals and shit. That shit was funny as hell, bro. I was loving that shit, bro. The horse let the Jake hug her and everything, bro. Then when the Edomites came over, he was like, I'll fight you back up. I'll fight you. No, you ain't seen it?
No.
I'm going to say it.
Don't finish it. It said Proverbs 12:10. It said, righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Something that's merciful is allowing you to eat. Because the brother made mention of lesson how this devil he got cows locked up with a goddamn a bad thing on their face, but it's a muscle. It's a hole in their stomach, and what he doing? He putting bars and bullshit. That's cruel, but that's the tender mercies of the wicked.
Yeah, that's cold too, because you mentioned that muzzle Salaki. If you mentioned that muzzle, when one thing about a cow head, with that muzzle being as big as that muzzle is, even if he do attempt to go too good, he can't because of that muzzle. Face can't get to it.
Yeah, that psychologically affects cows or any animal that's supposed to be, the natural process that they naturally supposed to do. And, like, we talk about it's a natural thing that they do. So how much more of a cow is supposed to graze on the ground, on the grass, so like, and when they can't, they restricted from doing so. It's a mental thing, bro.
They let off a chemical. I forgot what it's called, but they let off a chemical with inside of them. They also it's fucked the meat up.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say because they also doing that too within themselves. That they beat the animals.
So they ain't slaughtering them more.
Right.
They're supposed to be easy. They're supposed to be easy.
They torturing them.
Yeah.
and all that to the veins and to the meat, and then you go on consuming it. That's on top of everything we already mentioned throughout the list.
They torturing them, but you got to think about it. All them cows together, so they seeing each other get tortured. They hearing each other cry out.
You hear me? I was watching this video. Last point, I'm watching this video, right? It was on TikTok, and basically they came and got every cow and slaughtered, but they got the passage where they got the passage so narrow that all he can do is go forward. But he hear, like you said, he hearing all the other cows being slaughtered, and everything in him is trying to turn around. But his body too big for the passage that it got him in. He can't turn around. He couldn't do nothing but keep going forward. You know what I'm saying? So that shit going down.
Yeah, it says, continuing Wisdom Solomon 2 and 7, it says, let us fill ourselves with costly wine.
Screaming eagle.
That no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. But this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow. No reverence the gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is evil is found to be nothing for it. Therefore, let us bind and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
So the inward thoughts of a mad scientist. All of this stuff that the scriptures is portraying on how his thinking process is totally wicked. Us listening to this, you reading that, it should, basically indicate how wicked this devil is. This is the mindset of every Edomite, but how much more Edomites that's in power. Edomites that, control your financial system, control what you eat, what you watch, everything that you consume. Everything that you consume as far as God's name.
First, we gotta go get clothes from this devil, mix fabrics, everything.
The clothes, our pores are open. Our body intake that.
They're like polyester.
Yeah. It clouds your pores and it keeps the toxins in your body. Your body it naturally filters itself.
Right.
You build that shit within you. The deodorants, aluminum blocks your pores. You know what I'm saying? Keep the shit within you. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then your body is supposed to wear stuff that actually hurt. Like, so for example, cotton, wool, silk. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Probably say you got the silk shirt. So with the silk shirt, yeah. Yeah.
Apostle say, I'm gonna go out and get it.
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be a natural, process, even with our clothes. That's down to the clothes. Yep. It's not cleanliness. It's not what really we are technically, because that's the largest human organism is your skin. So your skin. That's why we were talking about earlier with the lotions. The showers, yeah, with the lotions. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Florida just got fucked up from I think somebody brother did a lesson on it. Took a shower somewhere down south. Showing his skin. As soon as he got out the shower, his skin was fucked up. He's like, all I did was take a shower, bro. And the shower ate his skin up. Fluoride and all the chemicals in the water, man.
Right, that's why Yahawashi said it's not what go within the man that defile them, but what cometh out. Because everything that we consume is defiles us, man. That's why we need the mercy of Yahawashi.
They are defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. But just last verse, and you got it out. Wisdom Solomon 2:16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeit. He abstaining from our ways as from filthiness.
Which he is a counterfeit, man. And you don't want to be called out on it. It's a shameful thing when he is called out on it, because now you gotta bring out all the wickedness he did to basically come up with that fraud, for him to be a fraud, man.
He's abstaining from our ways as from filthiness.
Our ways filthy. Do things that natural. Do things in the course of Yah, to do things that the Yahawashi said to do them according to the scripture. It's filthy. You know what I'm saying? That's the way they like we were going into earlier. Like that's how they trick the mind of the people, because they think this way is clean way. That's why you can't get Jake to turn back to the way Yahawashi do things the way they're supposed to be done according to the scripture. When it comes to these things, like said, Jake not like, hell no, this is the right way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said they feel They say they fail. They say they may also fail to recognize or value common human objections to attempting to play God.
God, man. Yeah. Right, they mean what? They don't care if you oppose that shit. Yeah. It's a protest till you blue in the face, nigga. Yeah. You can stand out there with your megaphone and talk about because
The nigga was at the hospital.
yeah. And that's what he was saying at the intercom. All his folks like, I'm not going away. I'm not going away. He kept saying that. You know what I'm saying? You think they give a fuck that you elected? You feel me? So they don't give a damn about niggas objecting and because another you got something like a extreme form of protest, like you can set this stuff on fire, free Palestine. That's an extreme form of protest, right? But you got other forms of protest as well, where niggas are goddamn go to the airport, sit on the runway, and cement they fucking hand to the concrete, or go in the thing in the Rothschild museum and smear blood on the or go paint on the Christmas tree. Yeah. You think this ain't gonna stop them motherfuckers because you objecting and oppose that shit? That ain't gonna stop them from doing that shit, nigga. Because really, you don't have no proof. And that go back to the law, because these devils, they into the scriptures, man. If you supposed to bring a an accusation, I'll do that phrase, or accusation against the individual, scripture talk about in one or two witnesses, or three. So like it. Two or three witnesses, man. You see what I'm saying? So you motherfuckers making these allegations, these motherfuckers, that's why they don't care. You don't have no right. What's your proof, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't just you got circumstantial evidence. I think that's one of the things called circumstantial evidence. You know what I'm saying?
Can't say resist what the brought up. Like you said, the man.
Yeah, real. So they don't care if you objected, bro. They don't give a fuck if you protest, if you go in front of the state capitol and get live on motherfucking Instagram live and throw gasoline and accelerant on your head and light yourself on fire and say free Palestine. They don't give a fuck.
That's just a less nigga we gotta worry about to come against the system and try to persuade others.
Right.
A rebel. Kill himself. I mean, all right, he did it. That's what the KKK said. Niggas killing themselves. I'm gonna.
And then the majority of the time, the people who oppose them, they make you look like a fucking crazy, bro. That's what they do all the time. They assassinate your character and bring up charges that you had when you were 17.
You believe a nigga like this? Oh, that's what they do for witnesses in court. Bring up a nigga past, like, his word is not credible. He 7 times felt like he did 90 years in prison.
Like I said, his word is not credible.
I never got in trouble my whole life.
Nobody, they don't care if you like you was reading on that definition. Why don't you fucking projecting that shit?
What are you talking about? The other man,
The close it. Something else up before I close with this? Bring it out if you want to. You can bring it out.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man, yet destroyeth the heart. To the etymology of the word mad, it's going to basically say to be out of your. And a part of oppression is not knowing whether or not the burger that's on your plate really came from a cow, or whether or not the fruit that you eat really came from a goddamn garden or whatever the case may be. That's a part of oppression. And the fact that you got to deal with it on an everyday basis and eat these different defiled foods, and on top of that, you ain't doing nothing to try to combat whatever diseases you got, it'll start to bug you out. That's why the Lord got to come back and deliver the elect. Like for the elect's sake, day is going to be shortened. Because if we used to be here too long, just like Enoch can tell you that when you read Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it's the 4th chapter. If the Lord don't come back in time, then we're going to be bugged out just like the rest of these niggas.
Yep. I know. There's Psalm 17 and 13. It said, "Arise, O Lord, YAHWASHI, YAHWASHI, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword."
Hey, say every mad scientist, the whole plan is to rule the world, right?
In the brain, try to take over the world.
Right. What the Lord's going to do is he saw either the Lord's going to disappoint him, right? And all of these devices, all of this shit that he's concoct up is going to be used for his downfall.
And we asking the Lord to disappoint them and cast them down and deliver us, man. Hey, deliver us from that wicked, which is thy sword, which goes to show you that YAHWASHI is controlling this devil the whole time.
In Psalms 9, he should fall into the traps in which he made.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing. Those are all traps that we mentioned.
Like the Lord is going to withdraw those left-hand spirits from this devil. He's going to get no more counsel. He's going to go back to that cave dweller who was once crawling on all fours, man. So that's what I'm saying. So, hey, Lord willing, edifying, we're going to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
double honors again to the apostles and elders, great millstone that rule well, and blessings and safety to the elect. People of hope, we don't want to.
Y'all.